Hello and welcome to this little tutorial on how to use the Canva template that's included with the mosaic t-shirt quilt design. For this Canva template, you're going to get something that looks like this. You'll also have in the PDF that you'll get in the pattern, you'll get something that looks like this empty diagram. So once you open up your Canva template, you've made your copy and everything, you'll see I've given you little placeholders for where you can put your t-shirt designs. So you'll need to take a photo of all of your t-shirts, kind of measure them to make sure that they can fit within the size that I've allotted for each section. And then all of the extra foundation paper piecing, or just regular piecing if you want to do it that way, all of those pieces are taken from the back of the t-shirts or the sides of the t-shirts, so that you can spread out the colors and kind of balance your composition a little bit, because lots of different colors means it's harder to make it look cohesive, but the more colors you spread throughout the quilt, the more cohesive your quilt can look. So I'm going to just pull a picture from my uploads. If you haven't used Canva before, over here on the left is your tool palette. Uploads is where you can go to find pictures that you've uploaded. You can go to upload files and you can select some images that you want to put in. I'm just going to select some images of fabric that I have. And what you do once they're uploaded into your images tab on your upload files tab, you can just drag it and drop it into the area that your t-shirt design would go. Let's show you another one. So this block right here is created with 3 different fabrics. And I do have a pretty detailed diagram on how to create those blocks using foundation paper piecing method. So that's how you would create that. If you want to, I'll just show you real quick how to use the color picker tool. Whoops. So that if I wanted to match these 2 outer colors to these 2 blocks, you can select the square and click on the little circle at the top that's filled with color. And then over here where it says add a new color on the left, you're going to click into that little circle with the plus. And down at the bottom right of that palette, there is pick a color. So you can click on that, and then you can hover over different areas in your quilt. So I'm going to get a color from this pattern. Now, obviously, when you're uploading your t-shirt design, you would just select a color that's not in the main motif of your t-shirt, like the back of the t-shirt color. And then over, if you wanted to maybe select a color from that one, so then you can see these look a little bit more cohesive because we're pulling colors from both of them. Now, sometimes, for example, this square, or these 2 triangles that create a square, you might need to go into your layers palette, and you can see this is a red triangle on top of a yellow square. So, but the red triangle, because it's on top of the yellow square, if you don't select them through the layers palette and you try to select them out here, you're never going to be able to select that yellow square. Unless you hit Command and then click, you can see it selected the thing underneath it. Or you can always just move the yellow or the red triangle down below the yellow square. But you can just select them in the layers palette right here. And to get there, you go to position, you find your shape, and then select it, and you can change the color. If you've added a new color with the color picker, it'll usually show up right here. So I'm going to change that, and then I'm going to hit Command and click again to select the layer underneath. And then we're going to change that to, maybe I'll add a new color and make it a lighter version. That. Okay, so just show you quickly. Again, Command, click to get that rectangle underneath. And then Command, click. I love the hotkeys. Okay, so you can play around with this quilt. It's fun. I mean, you probably don't even need to use t-shirts. If you wanted to just use regular fabric, that's fine too. But it is designed as a t-shirt quilt, and this is a finished t-shirt quilt that I made using this pattern. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have, or give you any advice along the way. If you need any help, just let me know. Thank you. Enjoy creating.